And see, for some of us in our life, that door, the way that we see it, that's my door. It's my ideas. It's all about myself, my control. I want it to be what I want it to be. I'm alone in it, but listen, I'm going to live and die by my plans for my life, and I'm going to make it work. So we got a lot of I, me, my. Welcome to America. I can fix it. I'm going to make it right. And some of you are out there, that's how you've been living your life, and I would simply say, how's that working out for you? I bet it's not working out very good. And then see, but there's another door, a door that we can choose to go down. I mean, it's the door of surrender. It's a door where we simply say, you know what? This life is all about God, and it's not about me anymore. And God, I'll go where you want. I'll do what you want. I'll follow after you. My life is not my own. My life is yours. And being in that place of surrender, saying it's all about him, that's the way he wants us to live. Come, all that are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Jesus said, follow me. That's what he said. You know, it's the same thing when we talked about Passover. I think about those Israelites who heard that message that the angel of death was coming, destruction was coming into their world, and they had to do something. See, they had to make a choice in their lives of what they wanted to do. And see, in their world, they all had doors. And what they had to do was they had to sacrifice an animal, and then they had to choose to put that above their doors. And when the angel of death came in, when he saw that, watch this, he saw the choice they made, the choice to be obedient to God and do what God was calling them to do. Didn't you see that part? That's a very important part. I don't know if some Israelites were like, that's a stupid idea. I'm not going to do that. I'm vegan. I don't know. You know, sacrifice the animal, eat the lamb. You guys will get that later. I'm not going to do that. What a dumb idea. And maybe they didn't do it. And the Bible tells us, well, if the angel of death came and there wasn't blood over the door, well, then guess what? Death visited them. So in our lives, where we are, I think it's the exact same way, except remember, we don't have to sacrifice animals because Jesus, who's the perfect sacrifice, freely laid his life down for each and every single one of us so that we don't have to do that anymore. But we do have to do something. We do have to make a decision about this door right here. My life. Not your spouse's life, not your kid's life, not your boss's life, not your best friend's life, your life. It's what you have control over. You have to make a decision of this door right here. What's it going to be? And Jesus says, I died for you. Will you live for me? And so we take this door of our life and we say, you know what? My life, it's not about me anymore. It's not about my will. And I'm going to choose the blood of Jesus when it comes to my life. And I'm going to mark my life and say, you know what? My life is not my own anymore. My life is his. And now anything that enters through that door, oh man, oh geez, oh God. All right. Anything that enters through that door enters under the flaming sword. You remember that? Remember that? We're coming all the way around now. I didn't do that first service. This one just for you. All right. Under the flaming sword, that sacrifice. And so now when you look at your life, my life is different. That we understand that I'm going to live the life of Joshua. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. This is all I have control over. I don't care what your friends do. I don't care what your spouse does. I don't care what your kids do. I don't care what your parents do. You have this choice in your life. And then you begin to look and say, everything that enters through that door, everything that enters in my life is going to enter under the flaming sword, under the blood of Jesus. And when that begins to happen, life begins to change. So my question for you today, is your life all about you? Your goals, your aspirations, your desires? If God stepped into your life and said, I want you to stop doing that, or I want you to start doing that, what would your reaction be? No, I don't want to? Or would it be, yeah, you're right, God. My life isn't my own anymore. I'll do what you want. I'll go where you want me to go. I'll say what you want me to say because my life is not my own. My life is yours. That's redemption. That's the purpose of life. Learning to live in surrender.